Hey gamers, big news. Resident Evil 9 is officially announced by Capcom, as confirmed by director Koshi Nakanishi. After months of leaks and rumors, we finally have some concrete details straight from the source. We're diving into everything we know so far. Resident Evil 9 has been a hot topic with tons of speculation. Who's the main character? Will it be Leon, Chris, or maybe Jill making a return? Where will the game take place? And will it be first person or third person? Let's break it down.
Over here!
Capcom revealed a bunch of game news during their summer event, and they saved the best for last. The director of Resident Evil 7, Koshi Nakanishi, shared that they felt the series had drifted too far into action and lost its horror roots. Resident Evil 7 was their answer to that, bringing back the terror that fans love. Nakanishi mentioned that they are now working on a new Resident Evil game, and while details are scarce, it's exciting to know it's in the works. So, Resident Evil 9 is happening, but who's behind it? Morimasa Sato, who directed Resident Evil Village, isn't leading this one. It's back to Nakanishi, the mind behind Resident Evil 7. Personally, I loved Resident Evil 7 for its return to survival horror and first-person perspective, so I'm hyped to see what he does next.
Shut up and listen if you want to stay alive. Ethan, you gotta get out of that house.
Let's talk protagonist. Ethan Winters, the hero of Resident Evil 7 and Village, is out of the picture. This opens the door for classic characters like Leon, Chris, or maybe even Jill. Recent leaks suggest Leon Kennedy might be the main character, which makes sense given his popularity. However, Chris or Jill could also take the lead, and there's even talk of multiple protagonists. What about the setting? Resident Evil has taken us to Raccoon City, Eastern Europe, and beyond. Leaks suggest Resident Evil 9 could be set on a fictional Southeast Asian island inspired by Singapore. This would be a fresh and exciting location for the series.
It's just a local tale.
Gameplay-wise, there's debate over first-person versus third-person. Resident Evil 7 and Village's first-person view ramped up the horror, but the success of recent third-person remakes shows there's love for that style too. A dual-option approach could please both camps, but Nakanishi's preference seems to lean towards first-person for maximum fear factor. Here's a bit of behind-the-scenes insight. There were initial plans for RE8 to be more ambitious, even considering an open-world format using advancements in the RE engine developed for Dragon's Dogma 2. However, due to concerns about development time, they restructured, making Village RE8 and setting up the foundation for RE9. This next installment could potentially be substantial, possibly even revisiting that open-world concept.
Poor Ethan.
All right, come on.
Okay.
When can we expect more? The game is rumored for a January 2025 release, so a reveal trailer could drop soon, possibly at the Game Awards later this year. With how packed 2025 is, especially with GTA 6, Resident Evil 9 might aim for an early release to avoid competition. The hype for Resident Evil 9 is real, and it's only gonna grow. I'm stoked to see what Capcom has in store. Who do you want as the protagonist? For me, it's gotta be either Jill or Leon. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future updates on Resident Evil 9.
Ashley, run! Hurry! Don't worry about them. This way.